This is a continuation of the interstellar species that I know of. Details are sparse, but I shall include any supporting knowledge I have available. Last time I went into detail on the Pleiadians and Osirians that were sort of cousins to us. This next species is in no way related to us genetically. Their home system is located in the gaseous clouds of the Horsehead Nebula and is protected from detection by shielding system that masks their presence from detection by appearing as being a part of the gaseous clouds around it. They can be considered as allies to our world merely from a business perspective, as our whole solar system is a part of a business venture they have dedicated much time and resources to. The destruction of any of our worlds in this system would throw the geosynchronous pattern that generates the power for this system out of alignment, making their generator unusable. Points we should keep in mind as we venture into the stars. They are among the oldest known species to still exist and are rumored to work for the first species to exist, whose technology still awakens at the end of each universe's cycle and crosses the singularity into the next universe, seeding the origin of life in that universe as well. They are supposedly the ones who maintain the power cells for their systems, and that was the original design purpose for the Dyson Sphere technology, to gather and store power for the Forerunners technology near the end of each universe's cycle. It was an answer to an issue of where and how to draw power at that time, considering the lack of stars to draw power from near the moment of singularity. NASA has been recently releasing pictures from the International Space Station of possible alien encounters, and images one I viewed was from 2014. This object is familiar in design to the species residing in the Horsehead Nebula. Considering the time frame, it most likely, if alien in origin, would be the architects of what we call Dyson Sphere technology. There is evidence that says that this entire system was designed to be a part of this Dyson Sphere generator system. The planets, their orbital pattern, the Oort cloud, Tabistar, and the system of Trappist is rumored to all be a part of this massive intergalactic power generator system that powers the conjoined galaxies of Asgard, which are 9 galactic bodies that have joined together as a unified galactic-type federation under the command of the High Council residing in the Solaris galaxy of the Pleiadians. The junction between the galaxies are held locked together by what we know of as the Bifrost Bridge. The power collected from our system's gravitational wave transference is collected and sent into Tabistar for processing and then stored in the Trappist system. These ships bear a similar design to those architects, however the sleek design of the front hull is different from the usual models. Our world specifically was a type of blacklisted project of the Pleiadian ancestors and agreed upon by the architects of the generator system to protect their project from interference from other species, as this quadrant of space is off limits due to the generator. They come and inspect this region of the generator every 32,600 years due to a massive conjunction alignment between our system and a system located in the Antilles II Ghost Galaxy that causes a power surge into the Tabistar energy processor. That marker just passed in 2012. So it is no surprise to see their ships here at that time. Another possible link to the tribes of the Aztlantines is that the Mayans and the other tribes knew of this 32,600-year cycle, and amidst their notations on the Mayan calendar made reference that says to basically expect visitors from the stars around the time period known as the Great Cleansing, that speaks of an energy wave similar to what we will be experiencing on December 21st. They say it is an event that resets the natural balance of life on this world and cleanses the earth from the old and makes way for the new. However, I do not agree with this philosophy and see it as a means to delay our evolution into the stars, as we will never be capable of advancing to that stage as long as we allow ourselves to be set back to the starting point. Regardless of philosophy, this world is nearing the end of its existence. I do not think it would survive long enough to make it through to the next cycle at this current moment, and we very well may be the last civilization to evolve here on this world according to the statistical data in comparison to that of other worlds we have observed and the geoclimate stasis they experienced before their destruction. Another species I could venture into a slight description of are the Arcturians. These beings hail from the Andromeda galaxy of Alpha Centauri. If there were a species that would closely resemble the Vulcans from Star Trek, it would be them. However, long ago their species transitioned into what we call the cybernetic singularity and grafted themselves with their technology in order to complete the evolutionary process necessary to achieve interstellar travel. This is the core reason behind their vast intelligence, as they are more of a collective hive mind of technological information that gives them a superintelligence quality. They have recently been known to have communication with various aspects of Earth's societies, especially our nation's leaders. Their presence here has been more and more frequent due to the collision of our two galaxies in the near future. If there is any preventative measures that can be taken to avoid the collision of our galaxies, then that time would be now before they reach the point of no avoidance of collision. They have long known of this event and have even aided in mankind's evolution of technology in hopes to avoid the catastrophe of our galaxies colliding. Typically they are a peaceful species and known to be the advisors to the Palladian High Council, as their hive mind intelligence is unsurpassed in the universe.